Fucking funny.
Shane O'Gillis joins the show.
Oh, look at all keto. Are you all skinny now?
Tons of booze, no
Bunch
sugar.
of booze, dude. What do you think? I'm fucking soft?
Yeah, I'm saying
fucked up, dude.
I'm saying you lost it. You don't have the fire you had when you were down in Philly. I remember seeing you sleeping on couches, drinking, eating carbs.
I blacked out and fucked on an air mattress this week, dude.
Oh,
who you talking to?
What?
Who you
Shane
talking to?
still got it.
What a gangster.
Dude.
What a gangster.
Our resident hype man.
Dude, which one of you guys ate pussy on an air mattress this week?
Oh, I was going to say,
this guy did.
I'd have to go back to 07.
I dare you to fucking say I lost it. I literally ate pussy. I was watching.
Was it when you moved your elbow and the mattress moves in a different way when you're eating pussy? You're like, oh, sorry.
I was watching Losers. That's what I was afraid of the whole time. I was watching Losers on Netflix with one eye.
Great dog. Wait,
eating
you were side-eyeing Netflix?
Eating pussy with the other eye and worried about busting through a mattress the entire time.
Shane, have you met my daughter? Unrelated.
Yeah,
Unrelated, though. Unrelated.
Jesus Christ.
Unrelated.
Yeah, what a horrific
Unrelated.
Also, that's Jay's parents behind me.
Jesus Christ.
Both also guilty of eating pussy on an air mattress.
Mr. and Mrs. Big.
Did you go to Wade Robson's house and wait outside to talk to him and get his opinion on it?
Would have, dude. Wade's pretty hot. That's his move. He looks fun. I was watching that, and I learned me and MJ have very similar sexual moves, though. Like,
I thought you were going to say appetite.
I was about to.
He was about to say appetite.
I go, dude, Shane rubs a lot near
we have
movie
the same
theaters.
Move. When I meet a girl for the first couple months, I make her sit at the end of my bed and spread cheek, and I jerk off.
And you lean against the headboard?
And then eventually I get the courage to go in for a rim job.
Oh, he's trusting you.
He's finally here. Damn, they should have a West Side Story of all the kids that he fucked.
Dude, that'd be...
Just like a dance-off. Who's better at dancing?
You Got Served?
Yeah.
With all Michael Jackson moves?
Oh, great.
Fall victim.
She's crying to her sister. She's like, the aliens said they'll murder you. She's like, bring that shit.
Bring that shit. I'll fuck me them aliens.
Her sister's like, the fucking Earth's flat, so who cares?
Can you say that on the
cat's out of the bag, dude.
Cat's out of the bag.
My girlfriend's sister is a flat earther.
Shut up, dude. Shut up.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, dude. This is a safe space.
This is not a safe
space. If you think
this is the opposite of a safe space. This is comedy central on the radio.
You're going to R. Kelly it? Is that thing on?
Yeah.
Is that thing on?
How stupid.
If she thinks, I go, oh, so that mean, so my big dream of sailing from fucking Atlantic City to fucking Los Angeles via going around the world isn't going to happen? Well, shit. All right.
Wait, do you understand how the world works? Still, flat or not, you can still. No matter what, to sail from Atlantic City to L.A., you would just have to go through the Panama Canal.
Okay.
No,
he's saying going a long way.
I understand you're saying. I'm talking the scenic route.
Down
You're
underneath
saying down
South America.
Yeah, South America.
Flat or around that still works.
But he's saying go
east. You guys
east.
are doing a poor job of debunking.
I'm saying you'd go off the edge.
You guys just made a flat earther out of me. Black Lou, you want to speak up on this? You want to speak up on this?
Black Lou already got rid of MJ. He said he's done with him.
Black Lou got rid of MJ? How about R. Kelly?
We're going to get to R. Kelly
you know
later.
Exactly who the fuck that.
All right, this guy I'm bringing on stage is so funny, he got canceled at the beginning of his career. Please welcome from almost Saturday Night Live, Shane Gillis.
Hey.
I'm going to keep my comments brief.
All right.
Shane, you once did a joke that I love, and I hate making requests. I saw you do a joke about Donald Trump getting shot.
All right. I'll try to remember it.
He said he would die funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if he dies in the joke.
No. I said, of all the presidents, I think it's fair to say Donald Trump would be the funniest one to see get shot. Just because he'd be in the middle of a speech talking shit. Just, you're gay. The shooter would be coming at him and be like, sit down, get down. What a loser, get down, sit down. But just the noise he would make when he got hit, even if you love Donald Trump, it would be funny. As soon as he got hit, he'd be like, ah. But the rest of the joke, which is my favorite part that didn't really, a lot of people didn't like it, was Biden. I think Biden's the first president you could punch assassinate. You just walk right up to him and be like, Mr. President, how the fuck are you doing?
You're gonna appreciate this sneaking at a stadium. I was gone. It was an all-day tailgate. I was at South Carolina versus Tennessee. SEC football. It's a night game in South Carolina. And I'm standing there, and there's just a tiny fence between me and the handicap section. And I just stepped over it. No one batted an eye, dude. I was standing there just for real. I was on the field, dude. I left my friends. They were in the student section. I was just shit-faced walking around, and I was like, stepped in, and dude, people were like looking at me like, checks out. Fully checks out. I was just,
yeah, if you just do that.
yeah. I mean, that's my face when I'm blacked out. I was just. People were like, this guy, he's by himself.
Someone just brought you a blanket. Yeah. Thanks, man.
In the hotel in Indianapolis, check in. I'm like, I'm gonna jack off.
Yeah.
I'm in there, naked on top of the made bed, fully naked. I was about to get in the shower.
Yeah.
Cracked open the lotion. I'm laying there, phone like this. Dude, a dude just opens the door. A dude just walks in.
What? Did he feast his eyes?
And it took him a long time to avert his eyes. His gaze was on my body. And I also didn't move. I just was like, dude, what are you doing? There was no shame. I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I said, my life, my rules. It was crazy. My friend got arrested driving past a cop, and he screamed. He was like, fucking pig.
Yeah, they don't like that.
And he caught us. Mm-hmm. He made me come out of the car, and he was like, what'd you say? And I was like, I didn't say it. And he was like, who did? I was like, I'm not going to tell. I was like, I can't snitch on my friends.
Ain't no rat.
He was like, well, it came from your side of the car. And I was like, yeah. And it wasn't me.
Do the math there.
Come on, dude. I'm not telling you, but it wasn't me. And then we went to court, and
he brought you in for that?
Court, dude.
What?
Court.
What was the charge?
Obstructing. He was pulling someone over. It's bullshit. But
these are trumped up charges.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of it, my dad stood up. I guess he knew the judge somehow. I don't know.
Just bullshit, Larry.
And he said something, and the judge, like, jokingly was like, "Are you his attorney?" And my dad goes, "No, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night."
Shut the fuck.
Place went wild, dude.
So you got to do the easiest way to do Trump is like the speech Trump when he's doing a rally. Trump.
Okay.
Because it's just in the back of your throat.
Okay.
The greatest country. That's it.
The greatest country.
Okay.
A little bit.
The greatest country.
Don't do this. Do this.
The greatest country.
Don't move at all. Only move your hand.
All right. Don't move my
If
body.
you're
Don't move
sitting,
your shoulders, just your
all right.
hands.
if you're
The
sitting,
greatest country.
sit like that. If you're sitting,
Don't. First of all, don't. Okay. So sit like this.
Don't.
Yeah.
The greatest country.
the best country.
The best country.
Wow, what a country!
Wow, what a country.
A lot of Asians.
A lot of Asians.
Maybe too many. Asians.
Maybe too
There
many
might be
Asians.
too many Asians. Yeah,
Maybe too many Asians. I don't know.
that's pretty good.
That was good.
Helium. I was driving back to our house, and there was just like a finance bro on a bike, and I was just driving by him, and I was like, "Pussy," and I hit a red light, and I saw him flying, dude. For like a mile. I saw this dude like pedaling to catch up to me. My windows were down, and I had a thought. I was like, do I pull the window up? I was like, no. I get whatever he's about to give me. I genuinely had that thought. I was like, he deserves it. Dude, he stuck his head in my window, and he goes, nice car, you fucking faggot. And then I went, and we both started laughing. He pedaled away, and I was like, "Yeah." He laughed. He was
that's
like,
funny.
I mean, as soon as he hit me with what he said, and I didn't react by like, "Yeah, right." I laughed. When he said it, I was like, "Yo, dude, I can't believe you said that." Blacked out at the bar, and they had to take him home.
Oh, God.
So they take him home, throw him on the bed in one of the rooms we have, and then they go back to the bar. Then me and my friends are like, let's fuck with this guy a little bit. So we're slapping him, screaming in his face, shit like that. He's not waking up. He's not waking up. Dude, we set an alarm clock next to his head and set it for a minute later and turned the lights off. Everybody hid. It's one of my happiest memories.
That's great. I thought you were going to say you jerked off.
But then,
oh, okay.
Yeah, but then, no, we didn't jerk off on him.
Okay.
But we jerked off. Everybody whacked off while he was asleep. Dude, this guy was passed out, laying in bed.
When you say everybody, how many kids?
8 dudes. 8 seventh graders.
This guy missed out.
This guy's
all around him like a fucking seance?
Like a seance. It was. Dude, he was asleep. A dude was next to him in the bed, and his body was shaking.
I've gotten over a lot of that where I'm like, I know I'll at least get 60 people now, which is just enough.
The Cleveland and Pittsburgh ones are fucking me up. Those are they giant theaters?
See, that's all.
We got greedy. We had them both sold out.
I'm shitting myself.
They were like, we think you can sell this out again if we add another. I'm like, all right, do it.
Try it, yeah. Yeah, worst comes to worst, you pack them all up front.
I'm not doing that.
Scatter.
Don't hurt my feelings. No, so you sit where the ticket you bought. All right.
Hire ushers.
Yeah.
Hire ushers.
Check his ticket. He doesn't look like he could be up front. Riff-raff.
Go up from the back.
Yeah, I was like, no.
That'd be funny if it was just like 100 people in the very upper level.
Awesome.
That would be actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
You could jeer them. Just be like, pfft.
Losers. I'm not a loser for not selling this.
If I bought a ticket, I'd be right here.
You're the ones who are losers. I went because I was hosting the show, and Jay was like, here, take some. So I was like, all right, fuck it. And I took some. And then while Jay was closing the show, he was like, Shane, come out here. And I was like, oh, fuck. And right when he said, Shane, come out here, I just felt a wave of like, and I never did it like that. So I like felt it, and I was like, whoa. Like, literally, like it makes your knees buckle. Yeah. Like I was like, oh, shit. And he brought me on stage, and he was like, I couldn't talk. I got on stage, and I was like, everybody, I'm on ecstasy right now. And then they were all like, yeah.
Going crazy. Yeah.
So I felt that, and I was like, oh. I was like, yo. I was like, dude, that's so nice of you guys. And then Jay left. He left me on stage. Yeah, and I just had to, I couldn't talk. I literally was like. Technically, I do have a pretty fucking sick, like, resume.
Yeah.
Because I played, it's D1 football, and then if you join West Point, if you join the Army during active war, you are, technically, I'm a decorated veteran. That's a medal.
That's sick.
I quit right away. I quit West Point right away, first month. And then, I got SNL. So technically, I'm a Division I football player that is a decorated veteran and was cast on Saturday Night Live. And I didn't do one of those things. But that is my resume, technically.
Samurai.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. The different warring factions.
The new
in Japan.
one.
Yeah.
What?
The new one? Yeah, I didn't start it yet.
Yeah.
That's things you should consume when you get older and then go, oh, now it makes sense back when I was younger.
Yeah.
You shouldn't start that when you're young. You should learn like CPR and how to cook. Fucking Catholic school is dog shit, dude. Literally, I went to this day. I've only gotten through like 30 seconds of a tutorial of how to properly save someone using CPR.
Well, they change it. They have to change it all the time because no one will ever do it in person.
Yeah, no kissing now.
Now you don't have to kiss.
No mouth to mouth.
That's the best part.
Just hit the stomach.
Yeah, kiss it.
You told me you wouldn't give your mom.
Be like, what's he doing? Oh, no, the kids one. Because of COVID?
Appreciate the joining of the conversation.
Remember, that app is slavefinder.com.
Slavefinder.com. $10. I'm literally, so Shane, I'm
you guys
trying
should put out feelers at Hot Topics
to talk
to just
less,
hire new,
but
poach people from Hot Topics.
lead the conversation. I'm just trying.
Is that in your head right now?
I'm going, yeah.
Dude, I got fucking free real estate up there in that old bald Puerto Rican dome, dude.
But I'm trying to make it a better experience for you. I want it to be good for you. I want you to enjoy coming on the show.
I enjoy coming here a lot.
It doesn't seem like it.
There's a poster of Hot Topic. It's Lewis, and they're like, this man's not allowed in. He poaches our employees.
It's like an Uncle Sam, dude.
Yeah.
They have an Uncle Sam fucking We Want You gas digital poster. Oh, you, doggy.
What really hurts is that Lewis was a Hot Topic manager.
I was. Wasn't
Oh,
manager. You
shit.
crazy?
Oh, you didn't make it that far up there?
I quit that shit. I talk about it in my act. I literally quit after 2 days.
Hot Topic?
Yeah.
I bet that happens fucking all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I want to sell nose rings.
one of the worst
I got to fucking
jobs.
work a cashier? Fuck this.
No, I'll tell you the problem with it is it's folding clothes. It's a big part of the job.
Yeah,
When you
that's
work
really
retail
funny. Yeah.
in a like a store like that, it's not only you have to fold clothes, you have to fold clothes perfectly. Like you have to, they have to line up, and it's the most tedious, horseshit, crazy fucking thing. And I remember I hated it. I was just the worst. I don't know. It didn't last very long.
Plus, jocks come and shit in the dressing room from like other stores.
The Hollister guys.
Yeah, they just come and take a shit in the dressing room and leave.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was maybe my least favorite job. Blockbuster Video was a pretty bad job too. That was
that seems like it would be cool.
Cool. Yeah.
no. Also, another bad thing. The whole fucking thing.
Folding
was,
videotapes all day.
No, restocking videotapes on the walls. It's a goddamn nightmare. It was just your whole job. It's just restocking the fucking videotapes. And those people should make $15 an hour. They said.
You worked at Hot Topic?
I worked at Hot Topic. I worked almost every day since I was 11 years old. I've always had a job. I've never not, been working.
No, but I said Hot Topic.
Yeah, Hot Topic too. Yeah.
That's cool.
ShopRite. I worked at KFC, Taco Bell.
Was that fun? Was Taco Bell fun?
Taco Bell was awful. I quit that job. Literally, my black manager was I know.
He had the worst shift.
She was so lazy. Yeah, she didn't give a fuck. And I remember I was on the drive-thru, and there was probably 20 cars just piled up. And it was me and one other dude, and we didn't know what we were doing. I called my friends in. I was like, guys, I need you to help make tacos. They had, there were just people in jeans and fucking chain wallets that were helping me on the drive-thru. And then eventually it just got so overbearing that I was like, fuck it, I quit. And I literally just left the restaurant.
If those people were paid a little better, then your business functions better.
No, it wasn't about being paid better. It had nothing to do with being paid better.
But when you feel compensated, you do a better job. And then the business makes more money.
Yeah, but I got to be honest with you. The Taco Bell employees don't deserve to make more money.
Why not?
Because it's a shit, mindless job. What they should do is...
they're creating profit.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
They should work on getting a better job. Not getting more money for a horseshit job.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where's this magical solution? Where's this money coming from? Where's the magical solution that there's just money, extra money?
Yeah, but how many times you go to Taco Bell and you go, the fucking line's too long, and you leave because people are lazy, and then they lose.
Doubling the amount of money that Taco Bell
never,
employees.
if I worked up the courage to go into a Taco Bell, dude, you better believe I'm staying.
Yeah, I'm
there.
staying. Nobody's leaving because the line's
sad
too
enough
long.
to be in there,
and the line's not too long because they're not paying employees enough. It's a shit job, and the people that are going to do that job have no self confidence. They have, or I shouldn't say that, they're kids or people who have failed in life.
Dude.
What do you want me to say? If you're listening to the show right now,
for special needs people,
if you are watching this show right now and you work at Taco Bell,
or a little bit of both, like some of our friends,
I'm not telling you anything crazy right now. You know you fucked up. You're an adult. You're an adult right now. You have responsibilities. You have rent to pay. You're on your own, and you're working at Taco Bell. You fucked up somewhere. You turned left where you should have turned right at one point in life.
How dare you?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but if you pay for better labor, you get better labor, right? Don't you think? If people don't feel like they're being fucked over, they work harder for you, and they create more profit.
If that person, that job should only exist for a 16-year-old kid to learn responsibility.
I told you he was paying this kid like $5 an hour.
No, it's not hourly. He gets paid. He's a legitimate intern. He's also he's in college. He legitimately gets intern credit. Yeah. He's legitimately learning a skill set that he'll be able to use for the rest of his life. It's 100% legitimately an internship. Alex was an intern here for 4 or 5 months, and she's now a full-time producer at the network. Yeah, no, it's not bullshit. We're not ripping him off. He's getting the experience, and he's also an adult who gets to come in and say, "Hey, I want to work for this amount of money. This is what it's worth it to me." If somebody comes in and they're complaining about the amount of money that they're making at their shitty Taco Bell job, they need to look in the mirror and they need to make a better decision with their life because they're not It's the wrong attitude. It's literally the wrong attitude to go, come on, I deserve to make more money for this shit job. It's just the absolute wrong attitude. I have a child. I would never tell my
franchise
kid.
owner gets to make money. I mean, like
the franchise owner is killing it. He didn't end up working a fucking cash register at 25 or 30.
Mike, are you a fucking socialist, dude?
He is. He really is a fucking...
Oh, really?
He's a fucking...
Are you a commie, dude?
Yeah, he's a little faggot.
What?
Which I don't mind it. I love you. I don't give a shit about. But when it's such a crazy thing to go like, oh, but the corporate, the franchise owner, that franchise owner, by the way, might just be a guy like me or you. To own a franchise, it doesn't mean you're a fucking billionaire. It means that maybe I spent my entire life savings in order to open up one franchise.
And then he should make the taco. Why doesn't he make the tacos?
Because he's hiring people to do it. This is crazy. You know it's crazy what you're saying right now. No, thank you right now. That's usually reserved for Mike Cannon and his notorious faggy comments. But you really believe that?
Face me, dude.
Yeah.
Are you a commie?
What?
Are you a fucking communist?
Maybe a little, yeah.
Yes.
Knock it off with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a pinko.
Stop being commie, dude.
Commie's fucking gay. I'm not. Who pays for that?
Yeah.
It's not the
people
franchise
making
owner. We pay for it. The tacos are now 20 cents more than they would be. That's it. We're paying for it. So it's crazy to me that I have to pay more money for this person.
I don't mind paying a little more at Taco Bell if I know the employees.
I do though.
Are making more.
But I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Although he hates fucking service industry people.
Well, it's not that I hate. No.
Yeah, you have like a contempt.
Dude, do you
for them.
remember?
You think you're better? You need someone to look down on.
No, that's not true.
Do you remember
I
him
worked
at Fogo de Chao?
Yeah.
When we holy shit,
treated people like shit.
That was unreal.
That's all right.
That's not true.
That must have grinded your commie gears, dude. You must have been praying for the proles to rise up.
Doggy, I worked in fast food, and I know the experience. It was a very valuable experience, okay? But that's what it was. It was learning responsibility, learning to show up on time, learning to pay taxes. It is practice for the real world, and if you're in the real world...
Did you just have the balls to say learning to show up on time to things?
Yeah.
You're late to everything ever.
That's not true.
Whoa,
I'm not late.
dude.
Zach's
gonna fuck you up. He's
You
freaking out.
leave your friends all the time to wait for you.
Zach, I'm not late to anything that I need to be on time for. I promise you. Hold on. I promise
So you just don't value other people's time.
No, I don't give a fuck that much about being a little bit late to a fucking ballpark or being a little bit late to go fucking pick up something. That's not in my head.
His name is James.
I don't really get, like, what is your point? Is your point that I'm
constantly late?
Am I late to anything that I need to be on time for? Am I late for spots? Am I late for important meetings? Am I late for fucking flights? Am I late for... No,
Yes. I've seen you be late to spots. I've seen you be late to things.
You've never seen me be late to a single spot in my life because I've never been late to a spot. So you're lying. You're just lying to make a point. I don't get the point.
I saw you cancel a spot at the Comedy Store because you were late getting off the plane.
Hold on, Zach. Are you just trying to be right, or are you trying to actually have a conversation?
I'm trying to have a conversation that you're late all the time and don't respect anyone else's time.
My flight landed late, so I had to cancel a spot.
Maybe you should go work at Taco Bell to learn how to
figure this out.
Yeah. I don't really get it.
Get your time management skills down. Go work at Taco Bell.
Hey, listen, fuck poor. Sorry, we got here, but fuck poor people. They're not. Most of them are illiterate, and if you do that job, you should be poor. You don't deserve a living wage.
It's not about a living wage.
Who says anyone deserves a living wage?
It's not about a living wage.
To fucking make Crunchwrap Supremes. Go fuck your mother. Scum.
You need to get we need to have a society where people are striving to be better, not striving to get paid for the minimal effort. Mm-hmm. And get paid more for the minimal effort. If
you literally were just bragging at the beginning of this episode about how you've only put in the minimum effort.
If you can figure that out, then do it. Put in the minimal effort and get paid as much money as possible. I am not working at Taco Bell right now.
You're working at Taco Bell.
If I was saying this and I was working at Taco Bell, then you'd be like, dude, I mean, you really need to look in the mirror right now. I'm doing pretty fucking good. Don't worry. I'm doing pretty well.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
So
open up a business.
You don't have to tell me how good you're doing.
You know how good I'm doing.
Start a Patreon.
You don't have to tell me.
Why don't Taco Bell employees should have Patreons? Every single one of them.
I think that
just give them some extra money. Problem solved, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, I mean, so what's the solution though? You say
all I'm saying is if you pay for better labor, your business is better. You make.
It's not going to be the young minority that gets the job, right? So when they increase the wage and they're looking for a higher
young
quality,
minorities deserve less money.
When they're hiring a higher quality employee, it's not going to the person that is doing the shitty job because they're not making a living wage. that person is not making a living wage because they do a shitty job. So you're putting in and out of order, okay? The reason that person is in the position where they're making minimum wage is because they're lazy. Typically, not every time, but typically, if you're making minimum wage as an adult, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Maybe lazy is not the word because you could be dumb or fucking mentally handicapped or have
I've
one
been
leg.
trying to support you this whole time. That's a rough take.
That's not a rough take.
All
If
right.
you were making minimum wage as an adult, you fucked up. What this is? This is a fucking. I don't know. If my son at 30 years old was making minimum wage, I'd go, "Where did I fuck up?"
Well, yeah, maybe that's what happened. Maybe somebody's parents fucked up incredibly.
Maybe
you got fingered a bunch when you were a kid.
Possibly.
Now you're fucking retarded. Now you're
You
making
get
crunch
retarded
wraps.
from being fingered.
You can get dude. I've fingered 6 chicks retarded.
The rest started that way, but
yeah, dude,
the 6 you made
19.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it sounds very harsh. I just look at it. It's a very.
But why are you sticking up for some franchise owner when the people who are working and creating profit?
Because they're not creating the profit. The franchise owner's creating profit. In what world do you think that
profit.
No. In what world do you think that a person putting together crunch wraps is creating the profit there?
They're doing the work.
Anybody can do that work.
Okay.
Anybody. The reason fast
So
food
they should
exists.
make slave wages?
Listen to me. The reason they're not slave wages. They're not slave wages. They're an adult making a decision
They're
to come
slave
in.
wage supremes.
The person. The way that fast food works in general, if you look at sort of the McDonald's way of doing things, is they created an assembly line so they can literally put any person in there. A monkey can come in and put the cheese on the bun.
Right.
That's it. Okay. And the reason it's designed that way is because you can do really cheap labor and get it done in a very inexpensive way, and you can keep the cost of a burger down to 80 cents versus having to cost
So you're saying that's like an
$8.
entry-level job that people...
Yes, that should be
It
an
shouldn't be your
entry-level
career.
job. And if you are making that your career, you fucked up in your life somewhere, and you should be listening to this and not being offended. You should be going, you know what? He's right. I need to go do something better with my life. I need to get into a night class. I need to fucking figure out some sort of skill, some sort of trade.
With what wage? How are they going to get into a night class?
Where there's a will, there's a way. It's not about
you're
like,
more
hold on,
trying for the
Taco
will.
Bell, pay them more money so they can go to get into night
Start a
school
Patreon.
and they can go and change their lives. And that's a crazy thing. Okay?
I know. I'm just asking.
It's not.
But why are we funneling wealth to the top? We should be.
It's not funneling wealth to the top. It's people
we should be
creating
empowering
their-
people at the bottom.
It's
and they buy.
We shouldn't be empowering people at the bottom. People at the bottom are at the bottom for a reason. What are you talking
fucking
about?
communists,
I
dude.
don't want to
Real
empower the
power
people.
bottom.
I don't want to empower the people that
power
don't
bottom.
know what they're doing.
Thank you, Zach.
I want to empower the people that might be able to create a little bit of create jobs. That might be able to. The guy who owns a franchise is creating wealth because he's creating jobs. He's giving people an opportunity to make money. He's fulfilling a need for people. People are spending their money. It stimulates the economy. The idea that some fucking 17-year-old kid, by putting a burger on a bun, he's creating the profit, that's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy way to look at the world.
But you need labor to make a business run.
I know.
I mean, I'm not going to change your mind, but
I don't really saying, yeah, you need labor to make a business run. I know, but
What's a fair wage? What are we talking about here?
just something where if you work 40 hours a week, you should be able to pay your bills and not be on welfare. Like, you know, a lot of Walmart employees.
That seems agreeable.
Yeah, if you work 40
I mean, you're
hours
talking
a
about
week.
someone who's working 40 hours a week. They're showing up. They're working 8 hours a day for you to make you money. I don't think that person should be exploited.
It's not being exploited. The person's not being exploited if they've accepted
They should be able
the
to pay
job.
their bills.
They should get a new job.
You shouldn't work 40 hours a week and not be able to pay your bills. Not have a basic.
Yeah, I would tell that
minimum.
person to get a new job. Like, hey,
Okay.
dude, you know what? You should probably figure
So
out
whoever
better.
works for a fast food company, they just should be poor and be on welfare, and they don't deserve to have a living wage.
No, they deserve to get a better job. They should do better. They should do better.
What's better though? What's like a better job?
I mean, I can name almost anything, and it's probably better than working in fast food.
Yeah.
Almost anything.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is. I mean, maybe we're just like I'm looking at this
All
like
right, if I've got a wallet chain, I'm a Puerto Rican kid. I've got a fucking
Right,
neck
right,
tattoo.
right.
I'm
Right.
working at Taco Bell.
I don't
What's
like
a
it.
better job? I don't have an education.
you shouldn't have gotten that neck tattoo. It becomes a problem now. You've put yourself
I'm Puerto
in that
Rican,
situation.
dude. I was born with it.
You shouldn't have put yourself into the situation.
He was
Puerto
born
Rican
tattoo
birthmark,
first.
dude.
And I got to be honest with you, I know plenty of people with neck tattoos that are millionaires.
Yeah, fucking cage fighters and fucking.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what do you want me to say? There's a path. There's a path to anything.
No, but how do you get a better job from there?
Go do
You
an
get
interview.
$2 million
I have a tattoo on my
and you
finger. I
open
got
your
a
own
tattoo on my
Taco
middle
Bell.
finger. I got tattoos
Yeah,
all
and you
over.
worked at Taco Bell and Hot Topic.
When I was
and
16 years
Blockbuster.
old. When I was 16 years old. and now I run multiple businesses. And I have
now,
tattoos.
dude, now you're an entrepreneur, dude.
But I was an entrepreneur when I was 21
Now you're
years
an
old.
incredible entrepreneur.
In fact, I was an entrepreneur when I was 10 years old because I was fucking out there having lemonade stands and running businesses for shoveling people's driveways. And that's just, and by the way, I know that I'm lucky to be able to see the world.
not
that
everybody
way.
has your
You're right.
strength.
Not
dude.
everybody has it. But
not everyone's a genius. And
listen to me. If we are going to be giving advice based off of philosophy, the philosophy of work harder and you're going to get a better job and you're going to do better is a better philosophy than like, hey man, you just got to give this guy more money. It is crazy. Where does the money come from? The
Don't
money
talk to me. I am a fucking capitalist, dude. You talk
where
to
does the money come
pinko.
from? Where it's not, these people aren't lining the pocket. So, all right, for example, I'll give you me and Ralph. We run this business and we have an insane amount of overhead. The amount we invest more into the business than we make. Everything that we make in this business goes back not only to the employees and the talent that's on the network, but various things, everything from rent, overhead, whatever it is. So what you're saying is there are a couple people on staff that, they don't make a lot of money and they work a lot of hours. Now, just because they come in and do this, me and Ralph should go completely deep into the hole to pay them what you would consider a living wage for coming in, even though they're completely okay with the amount of money they're making and they're getting the other experience.
I mean, if they're okay with what they're making, I think
nobody's okay with what they're making at the end of the day. That's the truth. Nobody's okay with what they're making.
Yeah.
But it's like you're talking about the difference. For me, if you said we had to double the amount of money we were paying everybody else, let me say this.
Yeah.
If we had to double the amount of money we were paying everybody on staff right now, we would close the business.
Yeah.
That's it. So you're saying there's more value. So this guy, now also the guy you're talking about that needs a better wage, loses his job. And everybody else loses their job.
Mm-hmm.
There's no money being made here. There's no stimulating the economy. We lose all of that.
That's an excuse for.
It's not an excuse. I'm telling you, I look at the numbers. I have this business. There's no doubt about it. If we had to double the amount of money that we paid our employees, we'd have to close the doors. No questions asked. No doubt about it. It wouldn't be a sustainable business.
Yeah.
Now, we have a very sustainable business. We have a profitable business.
Right.
In order to keep on growing the business, we have to continuously reinvest into the business. And obviously, having high quality employees is an important part of that. And it's a balance. It's about paying the employees enough so they feel as if they're compensated and they're motivated.
Right.
But it's not about coming in and saying, oh, this guy has to pay this amount of money. Because if they did that, I mean, luckily, look, the employees here, I think they're pretty happy with it. But if you asked every single one of them, they're going to go, yeah, we want to make more money, of course. But the reason they're working here is because I think they recognize the opportunity that if they stay committed with this and they put in their time here, they're going to make a lot more money. Everybody on staff that was hired, they make substantially more money than they made in the beginning.
Yeah.
Everybody. So I'm looking at it from the perspective of a small business owner.
Right. But if you have a business that's like customer service, don't you want well-compensated employees because then they take care of your customers?
That's good business. That's a smarter way of doing it.
Yeah.
But the reality is you're not going to turn Taco Bell into that. What you do is when you raise the minimum wage, it's still the minimum wage. You're still getting, it's the bare minimum. These people are, it's the same mindset. And what you're doing is the rent is just going to go up. The cost of living is going to go up. The cost of the burger for that guy
but they have more money.
who's working there. I know, but it doesn't matter. It all evens out. It's
it doesn't even out, though.
It does.
When people have more money,
you guys make this a YouTube video. Louis J. Gomez destroys communist,
destroys communism,
destroys Antifa communist guest.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one. I don't mean to get I just get kind of passionate about this because I feel like it's a very hippy dippy way of looking at the world to go oh well, everyone deserves to make a living wage. It's also such a
call him a hippy dippy.
It's a strange
I just think
phrase.
it's a good investment in your business. Is all I'm saying.
I agree. I go to Equinox because
I left a job. Me and good employees have left a job because we weren't given raises, we weren't paid enough, and we all left, and now they're left with shittier employees. So
yeah, and that's a decision they have to make, but it shouldn't be the government coming in and saying that they have to pay you a certain amount of money in order to do that. I feel like that's counterintuitive to good business. If you're talking about the philosophy of giving the absolute,
but you just said you were working at Taco Bell. There were 20 cars lined up. So if you've
it had nothing to do with how much money I made.
If you have employees that are fuck this, there's who cares? We're making shit money. But then if people are making a little bit more, then they care a little bit more.
The amount of money that you would have to make in order to care about that, it wouldn't be
sustainable.
It's not sustainable for the business. You're not going to have
right,
dollar
we have to
tacos.
Look at those numbers then.
You're not going to have dollar tacos. What you're talking about is getting people to care passionately and giving them
$1.25, like 50 to 60. 70,000 to care about that line of cars.
And how are to care about people getting their tacos on time. 75,000, 70,000. Yeah, to care. How is it possible? It's just it's a crazy.
I don't know. People leave that out of the equation. It seems like
what
the way the employees feel when they come into work and. You know, I think it's important.
I've been an employee before. I've come into work. Where is this thing that like I'm not a corporation. I'm not a CEO and I'm not a millionaire.
Right.
I've spent much more of my life on that side of it than on the side where I actually legitimately own a profitable business. I have to look at myself. You know, people should be motivated to grow. I feel like you're sending a message that like, hey guys, you know, working at, you know, flipping burgers, you know, that should never be what you raise your family off of. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. You should never raise, if Zach came to me right now and said, dude, shit's really getting hard here. I got to raise my family. What should I do? We would never go to flipping burgers. That would never be the conversation we had. Right. And you would never tell your brother to do that or your cousin or your best friend. So why are we pretending that this is like,
hey, Shannon, could you get the Infinite CBD guy to call back in and explain economics for 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Zach's dropping bombs on you today. Dude. Everyone's coming at you.
This is the last show. It's all good. This is literally
Zach, you're a socialist too as well, aren't you?
Definitely, yeah.
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 All right, well,
I grew up living off. My mom made minimum wage. My mom was a bartender hostess.
I lived off of welfare. I watched.
Yeah, no. At least my mom showed up to work.
I watched my mom lie in a bed and take advantage of the government and take advantage of the system, and way more people are doing that than you think. And that's what having the attitude of just just rewarding people for doing the minimum. That's what you get. You get people that will take advantage of the system. And I think that's a major problem. I think we should be teaching people from a very, very young age that they can do whatever they want to do and that there's a path to success that's not, we spend so much time, pounding facts into people's heads.
Yeah.
I think it's about schooling. It's about everything. We spend so much time, dumb, stupid social studies facts and shit that we'll never use instead of teaching people how to
run a business.
Not just run a business, but practically use the knowledge that they have to actually, live in practical life. It's a weird thing. And you're right. It is a little hypocritical because I was talking earlier about living my life to the bare minimum, but maximizing that. I'm half kidding, but I'm not half. I mean, if you can do that and you can succeed, that's a game in itself, I don't want to rant anymore because I can literally just yap about this stuff forever.
No, dude, this is sick watching you take on two communists. Dude, I didn't even know there was a secret one communist until I noticed he was getting heated. I knew
they don't have any real opinions on these things. They just say.
I sell sauce out of my trunk of my car.
Yeah, I feel like with the people that have that attitude,
I'm a capitalist too.
They haven't thought about it beyond just the niceties of everyone deserves to make a little bit more money. That's as far as they go.
Look him in the eyes.
But like when I worked at Got Junk, right? What was the job besides people going to pick up the fucking garbage?
Mm-hmm.
Like what was it? Okay, like a couple guys did stuff in the office, but most like the face of your business and the.
How did people find out about it? Was it because they saw you guys walking in and taking junk? Or was it because there was a major marketing push and there was a lot of money spent on advertising? There was probably a lot of thought and energy put into getting a customer. Customer acquisition is probably the absolute hardest thing about business. That side of it is the magic, the secret sauce, right? The secret sauce in business is customer acquisition. How do you get people to want to buy your product and get people in front of it? It's not about the guys who you hire to pull the shit out of the building. Yeah, I'm telling you,
it's not.
What if you see them smiling?
Anybody here
and then you're going to want to hire them.
Anybody here can do that job. And when you're talking about jobs like that, like, yeah, dude, it's the demand is not very high for a guy that's willing to go and move junk. It is what it is.
It's customer service, though.
Not really. To a certain degree, the guy answering the
somebody
phone,
comes into your house and they're like a scumbag. You're not going to want to use that.
It's not customer service. So we have an electrician working right now in the studio. The customer service side of it is when I call the electrician and the person on the phone goes, "Oh, cool, let me book you this thing and we'll do." He's executing.
You don't want
the task.
some dirtbag in your house,
right? But you don't necessarily. You're not getting a dirtbag by paying somebody. Paying somebody well necessarily.
Where's the dirtbag going to work, dude?
That's a good point. I guess he should be incinerated. He should be thrown in a jail.
Yeah, that's usually where your fucking ideology leads to.
Fuck, I guess he should be genocided.
That's usually where your disgusting WAP ideology leads to, dude.
It's the idea of people not being paid, enough money for whatever.
Where's the dirtbag going to work?
It's a contract, and you come into it and you say, "This is worth it to me." I've gotten bum deals.
Sure.
you know, and you honor it, and it's sort of a, I don't know. And I don't have the solution either. I don't know that much about fucking economics and what's going on. I'm just saying I'm looking at it from much more of a practical way. I mean, I run a business and I look at my own, you know, personal life and the way that it sort of affects me. And I also look at the way that I'm raising my son and about who I want him to be and how I want him to look at the world. And, you know, the conversation I have with my son is you can literally do whatever you want to do with your life. Anything you want to do with your life. The sky's the limit, and that should sort of be put into people's head and figuring out that there are multiple routes to that goal and multiple paths to that goal, and it's attainable. If you get that in people's head when they're young and they're impressionable and they're at a time when they're in their formative years, you're going to change the dynamic of the way people do things and the way that people create.
How you create.
But we don't do that. Way too many people feel as if they have to go to high school, have to go to college, have to graduate college, have to get a certain job, have to get a 401k. And it's this structure that it really, really limits people. And it sort of puts people into this thing where it's like, well, I mean, I make minimum wage. We need to raise the minimum wage because this is all I'll ever have. It's such a dangerous, destructive mentality.
Be a fucking innovator.
You don't have to be an innovator. You can just have a little bit of motivation, a little bit of self.
To do something on your own.
I mean, there's a billion books about self.
My meter's expired.
IQ doesn't mean shit. All right, I'll see you later.
All right.
IQ doesn't mean shit. They've actually done studies on that specifically about your actual IQ, and then I forget what they call it, but they call it like
all right, I mean, you know what I mean. What if you're a fucking idiot? What if you're a moron? Yeah, you're the man.
See you later, buddy. If you're actually slow and you're actually mentally handicapped.
No, but like you're a fucking idiot. How are you supposed to like innovate and get out of this shit? Look,
I mean, the reality is, I do believe that there's a way. There's a way.
True. I don't even give a fuck, so I don't know why I asked that.
We really are arguing a point that nobody really gives a fuck about.
Yeah. Well, these two did. These two are...
Zach doesn't really give a fuck. Zach just says he's a socialist. He's not really a socialist.
You're an anarchist socialist, dude. An acro.
Look, this is by the way, that's also symbolic of the whole fucking socialist argument. Like, meh. That's as far as it goes. Nobody really gives a fuck.
I don't represent that at all. Lou's just talking out of his ass.
You just said you're a socialist.
No. I said, That was my response.
Didn't you ask me if he was a socialist 7 minutes ago and he said yes?
I'm a neutral capitalist. I'm just trying to bump ratings right now, get you two to fight.
I'm done. Guys, I don't know what happened today's show. Just wasn't a good one.
What are you talking about?
It was weird. It was a weird one. I got to rethink everything now, guys. Look, we'll be back on...
It was a great show.
It's been a terrible show.
I mean, I deep-dicked it.
It's been
came in here and deep-dicked it pretty good.
I'm not happy with anybody. I don't like
Me and McCusker deep-dicked this
attitudes of my guests. I don't like the attitude of my co-hosts. I feel like everyone's fucking bullying me for no reason when I'm just right about everything. What are you going to do?
I support you.
We'll be back one day, guys. We'll see. We'll see if the show's over or not. I'm sick of it. Goodbye.
Shane Gillis for the whole episode.
Hey.
Live from his trophy room at the Gillis house.
Hell yeah. Yes. Live from all my dad's girls basketball state championships, dude.
Those are hallowed halls in basketball games that are under 80 points combined.
Oh my God, under 80, dude. I went to a game and the score was like fucking 12-4 at half.
Dude, I love
my dad. Their last game, they lost and they held the team to 3 points in the second half and they lost.
Dude, that's what? How is that possible? How is that even
fucking
possible?
Ladies, dude. It's ladies.
I remember walking into my.
I guess what you're saying is take the under.
Yeah, dude. If you ever bet over on a women's basketball game, you're mentally ill.
How old are they? How old are these ladies?
Don't worry about it, Joe, you pervert. Jeez.
No, how old are they? Are they kids?
Joe wants to know if they're supple.
Dude, with the PR
Sick,
rattlesnake.
dude. PR rattlesnake's coming from my mic, dude.
King of podcasts. You hear today on the fucking Man Saying Secret podcast. It's not a secret no more now that I'm here. Now you guys are on the map.
Ooh. Yeah, you were our third pick today. We two dropped out, and I was like, "Holy shit, we never had Lewis on the podcast."
You don't have to say that. You don't have to tell me that I'm the third pick. You just let me go on feeling good. Do you not know how to get the best out of somebody on a podcast? Let me give you podcasting. I'm going to give you guys podcasting lessons. Matt and Shane, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
I'm
podcasting
so excited
school.
for your sponsors to leave and your shitty studio to fail, dude. And you'll come
happen?
crawling, slithering to come work at fucking Chat Nation, dude.
You don't think
Chat
that
Digital
we're
is in that
thriving?
house. It's unbelievable.
Literally about his taxes.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Do you have any food shame?
Yeah, obviously I stay around food.
It's the last time when we watched The Faculty.
Yeah.
Many, many moons ago. I got Shane Gillis.
Yes, I was actually just talking about The Faculty yesterday. I was talking about how Hartnett was like a hunk to me when I was younger.
What a hunk!
Oh,
Thank you, dude.
Everybody,
All right, good.
Really
man.
holds up.
'Cause I was getting a lot of like, "That's your hunk." I was like, "Yeah, dude." When I was a kid, that was my dream boat.
Was he also in the movie where he couldn't come for 40 days?
Yeah, I think that's probably what got me so horny for him.
Yeah.
Oh man, just knowing he had those juiced up berries, just
Filled
walking around.
Josh Hartnett filled with jizz.
Oh, dude, just like a jizz balloon.
Ooh. Did
Yeah.
Stephen King do Cujo?
Yes.
That was the one that got me. I got shown that as a little kid.
Okay.
And then my family's car broke down in front of a barn, and a dog started barking.
Oh.
And I started like scream crying. And I was like, Cujo's gonna get us. And my mom was like, who the fuck let him see Cujo?
Yeah.
And then my drunk aunt, my alcoholic aunt was like, why?
He's gonna see it anyway.
See a dog that eats a family.
Oh,
anyway.
stop it.
Show stinks now anyway. What can you do? Bill Burr was good, but I mean,
Yeah,
Chris
that's right.
Rock's getting naked. I've had what about those celebrities getting naked on the vote? Did you like that?
No, why would I?
Yeah, it makes me want to. Yesterday was Columbus Day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Columbus.
Dude, Columbus fucking rocks.
I don't know what. I lived in Spain for a little, and people over there
Spain
love him, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And they were just getting wind of like him being a bad guy.
Yeah.
And they were just like, bro.
Yeah.
It was pretty incredible what he like. They were all
Let me ask
they'd
you
be
a
like,
question.
yeah, what happened was pretty bad, but he
Right.
took a wooden ship across the ocean.
Yeah. What? And he named them after girls.
And then he showed up and just was like, all right, you guys are doing what I say.
Yeah. Yeah. I have on a metal helmet.
Yeah, it's over.
That's what it is, dude.
A metal helmet.
I'm
It was
coming in
over.
with my fucking we're out of leaves.
Yeah, he's like, you
What
guys
are you
ever see
doing?
a fucking horse? That's what I thought. You're gonna do what we say.
Yeah. I would have fucking just been like, I literally, if I was Christopher Columbus, when I got off on the shores with that horse, I would have fucking taken that horse right into the shores, let all the Native Americans see me, and then just start sucking that horse's dick just to show them that I'm in charge. Just right in front of them, just on the knees, double barrel blowjob, and let that horse shoot its load all over my face, and then just get up and be like, I'm your master now.
Yeah.
That would work.
Absolutely.
I mean, that would hold up today. If I saw a guy pull up off a boat with a horse and
Yeah.
fuck it, I'd be like, that's
Yeah,
pretty-
dude.
I'm gonna listen to what he's got to
Exactly.
say.
Yeah.
He's got some ideas.
How do you feel that Hitler, in fact, had dogs that he really liked? A dog named Blondie. How do you feel about that?
Didn't he kill them?
Yes, he did, actually. Good call. That's great historical knowledge that I didn't think you would have.
Shane Gillis, everybody, give it up for Shane Gillis.
Hello,
He is
Shane Gillis.
here. And all his special Olympic medals are behind him. The
Bobby,
300
that's inappropriate.
the 300-yard stumble, as Patrice would call it.
Bobby, why
Remember
why do you look so good?
Because I'm the king of fucking Zoom, baby.
I hate it. You look like Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Fucking refrigerator.
Dude, that's the second fucking Mortal Kombat reference I got this week. Is Mortal
the
Kombat
refrigerator
coming
part?
back?
That was pretty good. We had a guy jerk off on one of our Zooms too. And
Yeah,
think
I don't.
He had like a small dick too.
Really? How do you know though? How can you tell?
You can see it.
I've seen a lot of dicks, and he showed his dick.
Mike, can you get that and just? I want that little.
I've seen a
piece.
lot of dicks. I've
Go back
seen
and find it.
intimidating dicks. I played 1 year of college football, and my team, there was some dongs flopping. There were some monsters in that.
in the locker room.
There were some monsters. That was like, all right.
That's
So this was in college. So it was basically like getting in the shower again. Like all of a sudden, like high school, I went to just a white Catholic high school.
Right.
No problem hopping in the shower. But you know, the first time you take a group shower, like after gym class or some shit, it's still very like, holy shit, this is crazy. All my friends are gonna see my dick right now. It's a very weird moment for all of you to show each other your dick.
You got to take a gulp. You got to go. Okay.
Yeah, you absolutely have to be like, fuck it, dude. I'm going, and you just gotta be fearless.
And then once you do it, you're fucking scrubbing your dick. It's no big deal.
Yeah, but it was, and then you know you get used to it, and then college came around. I was on a team of like, you know, it was probably like 50-50, just black dudes from fucking the South, just line like defensive ends that are like 6'8", just dicks to their knee.
You have Mississippi dicks.
Oh, these things were, I mean, terrifying. I had to soap up. I had to soap up to hide my dick. I would hide it. I would bubble it up to try to hide this thing, give it a Santa beard.
You had to bubble up your dick like when they show a dick on primetime TV. They put bubbles over it.
Yeah, man, I was tough.
You do not sound bullish. It's too late. No. If you do that, I'm not going in.
A little too deep.
What a great read right there, deflecting that alley-oop attempt and hitting it.
Derek, just gonna let these guys in?
I thought they were the cable dudes.
No, we're not.
They're carrying bats.
Look, are you Shane? Are you Shane?
Maybe. Who the fuck are you?
We're here to collect. You remember making a bet on the Dolphins a few months ago?
Yeah.
$2,400, and you didn't pay it up. So we're gonna need that money now, and we don't want any trouble. You know what I mean? Stop.
These guys got bats. That's scary stuff. You know what else is scary? Old Frogman over here's got a Glock 9 in that hoodie. But you want to know what's really scary? It's him. He's real fucked up. He's worse than a gun, honestly. He fights the mailman every day. You think he's afraid of bats? You guys fucked up coming in here.
Look, we don't want any trouble.
Pay us the fucking monies!
You just say monies?
Pay us the fucking monies!
Are you British?
Oh, isn't I?
Yes.
100%.
Very, very British.
100%. Mom and dad, both. 100%.
You're British. What part of England are you from?
Real rough neighbourhood, mate. Fucking where people get hurt, you know?
How about you? Where are you from?
I'm American.
You're American?
Yeah, I said a hot dog.
Is that your catchphrase?
Look, you owe Big Jeff $2,400.
And this is who he sends. A fucking fat beaver and old fake Austin Powers over here.
I'm fucking British, mate!
Alright, bruv. I'll play along with you. Why don't you take this fucking biffer and get the fuck out of my...
All right.
Don't be taking my piss!
I'll fucking swing. I swear I'll swing.
I'm having way too much fun down here at Billy Barnum's Batting Cages and Arcade. Our crane game has some of the biggest stuffies. And let's not forget putt-putt. And the big kahuna is our 8 batting cages. And if you're feeling a little hungry in your tummy, Billy Barnum's has some of the best soft serve ice cream around.
Oh, fuck.
That'll knock your hunger right out of the park.
You're a fucking terrible actor.
It was his first time.
Oh, fuck, what time it was, dude. That was fucking terrible.
Oh, am I a bad actor? Am I?
Yeah.
Here's some news. I'm American.
Yeah, no shit. This guy fucking sucks, dude. Motherfucking bitch, dude. Fucking wop bitch, dude. Fucking weak bitch. Dude, my fucking nose, dude.
Who else wants it? Fuck
out of here. Fucking broke my nose, dude.
Where's the money?
I don't have it.
Wrong answer.
Oh, fuck.
You got another lamp?
He's got another lamp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not the lamp. What the fuck, Robert? It's not fucking funny, dude. Dad, it's me. No, I'm fine. Yeah, everything's fine. No, I'm not crying. My laptop that I was using...
Hey, tell me the truth. What'd you think about the accent?
It was good, right?
Yeah, it was definitely, there was a...
It's like $2,400 for this new laptop.
So you think I should be an actor?
I know. I don't bet. You know I don't bet.
That's what you want to take from it? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you too.
All right.
He's got the money. He's got the money.
Look, we did it.
He's got the money.
We did it.
Yeah. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Just...
Photo. Like in ancient times, they'd be like, it's a demon.
It looks like
It's a demon.
I look like a guy who somehow got fat in a concentration camp. Wait a second.
Kept stealing all the extra gruel.
What the fuck? I just had like 9 hats. Like, how did that fat guy get 9 hats?
This guy's killing it in here. Damn.
Oh,
True.
man.
Yeah.
I like that idea of just a entrepreneur in a concentration camp.
They were
Just
in
a
there.
Gary V in there.
A couple people were doing it up.
Just a pure Gary V in a concentration camp. Like, you need to work harder. I'm going to outwork everybody here.
Yeah, that was kind of.
That's not a great bit. We apologize. We got a few more days of goofing.
Shout out to the Jews, dude. I love the Jews, man. I do.
Nice.
I love the Jews.
That's good.
I've been doing a lot of research.
The Jews rule. I've been saying, listen to the old
We've been
cast.
saying, don't, you know.
I have.
You already said my body was disgusting. Don't make me an anti-Semite.
First off, we both know
Jews.
Jews do rock.
They rule.
They rock.
They rule.
And
they rule hard as fuck.
Yeah. First off, I never, we've talked about this.
I don't want to frame this conversation this way. We can just say they rule.
No, but I never cared about Jews.
True.
Then all of a sudden I moved to the big city and everybody's got an opinion on Jewish people, which is strange to me.
I was in New York.
Here too. Any city.
That's what the
you go to
Statue
a
of Liberty
city.
was originally donated for.
For what?
The light. It was supposed to let them. No, I'm kidding. It was given to us by the French, but yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm joking.
Fuck, I forget where I was going with this.
New York
Anyway,
City.
Jews rock. Oh, this is why my second flight was delayed. This flight attendant just fainted.
What?
And had to go to the hospital. So then they were like, we need to wait another hour till the next flight attendant gets here.
You would think
And
they
it
could
was
like
just
3D
dude,
print
just
those.
tough it out. Yeah.
We-
Like, look,
we
there's
can-
got to be a slut on the flight that'll put the bet. You know how when there's like a medical emergency, they're like, "Shh, do we have any sluts on the flight that can take over and serve fat old guys drinks?
She was a working girl, and I was.
Where'd she work?
A man of.
Where did she work?
Pep
Like
Boys?
Home Depot?
On the streets.
Lowe's?
A working girl. A
Oh,
working
she was
girl.
like a street performer, like a mime.
Like a silver robot.
No, like a. Tell me what word to use, baby. They're stupid.
I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Huh?
Like a
Prostitute?
hard-working girl.
A prostitute. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I heard about those.
I'm sorry, baby. Don't ever reschedule these dudes. All right. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about, dude? This has been a killer interview. What are you talking about, dude?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I like.
Oh, nice.
Well, Shane, you got any more? You got any other hard hitters?
What?
I was asking Shane if you had any hard hitting questions for you.
I think there was one rumor about you where people were dumping on you through hammocks.
Yeah.
Is that
For
true?
a sexual thing? A sexual thing?
Yeah, where people were taking shits on you.
A sexual thing, right?
Yeah, sexual dumps, not like just like
Not like
sanitation.
gross dumps.
What the fuck? Business.
It's a rumor. I just wanted to ask.
Well, no, I'm saying.
I think it's
who
cool.
cares? What
I
the
think it's
fuck
awesome.
business is it if anybody's? If it's
True.
a sexual thing, good God. Did I ask you about your sexual life?
Yes,
I mean,
almost
have
immediately.
you ever? Have you ever?
Literally immediately.
Have you
asked me
ever
about it.
licked an asshole?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
have you sodomized another human being?
Yes.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm pretty excited about it. I like it.
None of your fucking business what I do in bed.
Nah, we're
I
just
promise
guys
you.
chatting.
I promise you, if we were to divulge me and my present and past wives, girlfriends, and associates, the truth of our sexual relationship, it would make that sound so fucking kindergarten.
That's awesome, dude. That's
right,
awesome. You're talking about you've got dumped on from higher up in a hammock and had the mega
Oh,
splash.
Jesus Christ Almighty! I mean,
A second
Dude,
chance.
there was a guy who yelled the N-word last time I was there.
White or black?
White.
He was related to Shane, obviously.
No, this was. He wasn't one of my.
The fuck?
He wasn't one
Where
of
have
my
you
fans.
been all these years?
No, what happened?
There was a comedian before me that was black that was doing a joke about fucking a white chick and her saying the N-word or something like that. It wasn't. 10 minutes later, this guy's just like, "How come we can't say it?"
Oh my god!
And the comedian had Asperger's, so he was very like, "Wait, whoa,
Who?
what? What are
Who
you
is
saying?" And the guy was like, "How come I can't say?"
No.
And everyone in the room was just like, "What the fuck?" And I was about to go on. I was standing there just like, "Show's over," and that ruined the show. He got kicked out. Obviously, he said it once or twice, and then his wife started chanting Biden.
Wait,
like ironically, I guess.
Like Biden.
Yeah, he was like, "This is Biden's America. We're not even allowed to say the N-word in public anymore."
Liberals ruin this country.
Dude, liberals ruin it. You're not allowed to scream the N-word in the middle of a show. I brought that up. Bring that up in Arizona next time you're there. It'd be like, Trump lost here, right? The whole crowd would be like, no, he didn't. Recount. Yeah. I was like, you guys got to let him go, dude. Let it go.
Did you mention it when you came back on?
Yeah, I had 10 minutes on it.
What'd you say?
You have to.
Just like, hell
Michael
yeah.
Richards just went for it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Started the show from
I said, bring it.
And you could go out to the Ozarks or something and set up this beautiful tent and have the trunk of your car full of supplies. You could probably just kick back there for until this whole thing's over. Have a fishing rod.
I get a cabin in like Montana, like a small shed, and start mailing bombs.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't joke around about that though. They'll come and get you just for kidding around about that. I was watching the Ted Kaczynski. Don't do. Maybe clarify that you're just joking. Real quick. Yeah. Or maybe even
mailing pipe bombs.
Or elder statesman here. Maybe even just edit that part out, Shane. I don't know. I would.
You can josh about bombs as long as you're not on an airplane. You're free to josh about bombs.
Okay, I don't know. I get nervous about these sorts of things. Joking about these types of things. But,
like mailing powder and stuff.
Yeah, I just think,
Oh, he's done that. So one time I came out of the bathroom and my dad fucking towel whipped me in the face. Like he was doing laundry, which is right outside of the
frat house? What's going on?
It was insane. He towel whipped me in the face, and then I fucking grabbed the towel, and he hid behind my mother.
Ooh.
And I was like, if Joan, you better move or I'm gonna fucking towel whip you. And she stayed still. So I towel whipped her, and normally I'm bad at towel whipping, but it was a perfect crack, and she started crying. And my dad went from like, oh, this is playful to just in my fucking face. Like he hit his girl. He got in my face and was just like, I'll fuck you up, you pussy. I remember he called me a pussy. He called me a pussy.
Dude, my dad's called me a pussy so many times.
It was crazy.
Your lady, how long have you been together?
A couple months, like 5-6
Oh,
months.
you guys are in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
You're just banging all the time.
You ever kiss her boobs or anything? I do suck on her boobs. Cool. Yeah, I suck her tits, and if she gets an abortion, I'll fucking kill her.
I've never had any really big dick injuries, to be honest.
I've had small dick
This
injuries.
is my first. Yes. Yeah, this is my first penis injury.
Did you ever do a penis crash?
No, what's that?
It pops out, you go, just like
jam it in a lady.
Yeah.
See, that's what happened. Except this time there's a fingernail there.
Yeah. You had
Normally,
the
and then
mythical.
the girl always, that's funny.
What?
We both talked over each other 3 times in a row.
It was like the opposite of a harmony. Like, so what were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was saying you encountered the mythical vagina dentata, dude.
Yes.
The tooth vagina.
True. She could have it, and she lied about her hand. She is a demon.
You got a rogue tooth in there?
The vagina dentata, dude. Folklore by the Native Americans.
Gardini, you like that one? Yeah, she's going to be delighted to hear this.
What?
About this whole ordeal.
Yeah. Well,
Whatever.
yeah, that can go one of two ways. Sometimes they can get like, oh, you're joking around. But you were just joking around about you getting sliced.
Yeah, my penis was cut.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hit you with that Hellraiser, dude.
Did you have to call for new sheets?
No, it wasn't like that.
Towels?
I was just like holding a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gripped it.
Tourniquet? You applied a tourniquet?
Yeah. I really did. I applied tight. Yeah, I was worried. Dude, I was like, no, it's not bad. And then I went into the hotel bathroom and I let go for a second. I was like, it's actually pretty bad. It's very bad.
Trump. Next level. Did you say next level? Next level. Moses.